Lately, I have really been feeling like everything feels so mundane, mediocre, average, ordinary. So, have you ever experienced a sense of boredom or found everything to be mundane? It's as if you lack interest in engaging with activities and people, preferring solitude instead. It's a common feeling we all encounter, and it's perfectly fine to not feel okay at times.
Don't wanna be a one-man woman. Got me stranded like a boat in the sand. Just the thought of not spreading my wings drives me crazy. Dressing up, fixing my strut. Always prepared, you never know who shows up around the corner. Maybe it's that director. Oh, I can sing, I can dance, I can learn the smooth moves. I would do anything you ask me to do. Jump out on the stage, get locked up in.
This week, I initiated a journey to push my limits and inject some excitement into my daily routine by taking on the 20,000 steps per day challenge. After only a few days of walking, I am discovering that I really loved this challenge. I don't need to compete with anyone else, only myself. Guys, I hardly ever sweat, but look at me right now. This is the most challenging hike so far because it is really uphill, and I'm about halfway to the entrance of Casaloro waterfall. I've only done 10k so far, and I normally do like 10k, 11k in the morning, but today at 7 it was already very hot, so I had to stop. So I'm at 10k right now, and it is almost 5 p.m. So that means I need to walk 2 more hours to get to the 20k. I feel the pain of my feet becoming blistered. I feel the heat bear down on me, and at some points over each day, I feel that I want to quit. But instead of quitting, I can put on a pair of socks on and start walking. I can feel it. Every day I get stronger, and the pain goes away a little more. I feel more alive when I should have felt exhausted. I am again walking with my Kins today because I was going to wear my sneakers, but I couldn't find them. Like, I looked everywhere and I really couldn't find my sneakers, so I'm guessing somebody stole them. I want to talk about spontaneity. We Filipinos are known for it, that, we live day by day. We love living in the present moment, and we don't really plan for tomorrow. And how you guys adore our character trait of being spontaneous, like almost all the time. But being a Filipino, I would say that yes, it is adorable character trait. However, it can actually be annoying, especially when you are dating a Filipino, because you guys are used to having a structured daily life. You are into planning your days, and It is a total opposite here in the Philippines. In the Western world, planning is like a religion. People love schedules, calendars, and knowing what's happening next. It's all about being organized and on time, which helps things run smoothly. But here in the Philippines, it's a bit different. We've got this saying, bahala na, which basically means we'll figure it out as we go. It's not that we don't care or don't try, it's just that we're more chill about things. We're okay with spontaneity and going with the flow. It is 40 yes minute of my walk and just taking a little bit of a rest. I want to go back to what I said earlier about spontaneity. So you are, let's say, American or from other Western countries or from whatever country you're from, and then you like this Filipino that you see on social media or on YouTube or online. So you start talking to her, you think you are getting to know her, and that's good. And I always say never commit to anyone online because they can be different in person. But anyway, but I'm not going to talk about that. It is about the spontaneity that we have as Filipinos. This character trait is already deep-rooted in our culture. Spontaneity for me is not going to work anymore. Sometimes spontaneity actually contributes to the best moments of our lives, right? So because sometimes scheduled plans or scheduled activities don't really happen for whatever reasons. Come here, come here. Aww, you're so cute. No food right now. I'll come back here tomorrow maybe. Okay. Yes. So right now I am facing Dumaguete. If you can see all those little bit buildings right there, that is Dumaguete. And then the small island right there is Sumilon Island, and this big one here is the southern part of Cebu. So this is where you do the whale shark thing and different types of water activities. This is such a very beautiful landscape here. Check your brakes. Don't fall in love too easily. This is my afternoon walk and I have 6,000 steps more to go.
Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage, director. Glitter and a touch of glamour. Wanna impress me, show me real amour. Flower curtains, rose petals on my bed. I'm your sweetheart. Every new day, a new chance for success. The sooner the better, 'cause I'll be the best.
Yesterday I was trying to talk about spontaneity by the Filipinos. What I was trying to say is that we Filipinos have fostered a lifestyle that prioritizes family and community over strict adherence to schedule and plans. We do appreciate the warmth and the camaraderie of our culture, and I think that again it is really something that you guys love about us. But as a Filipino, I would say this has to change. Sure, it is great to live in the now, but without a little planning, things can really get chaotic and it can cause friction in your relationship and in your friendship as well. Take art as an example. Unlike other aspects of Filipino life where spontaneity can be celebrated, art for me requires careful planning, discipline, and dedicated time for concentration. So if you're an artist and if you're constantly bombarded by distractions and you're not disciplined enough to brush off or to ignore these distractions, artists might struggle with being creative or with creating his craft. And I think it applies to work as well. Now, When Westerners come over and try to fit in, it can sometimes be a bit of a culture shock. They might get frustrated when things don't happen exactly on time, or plans change at the last minute. But instead of getting annoyed, it's helpful to understand where we are coming from. See, our way of doing things is shaped by our history and environment. We've been through a lot as a country, so we've learned to roll with the punches, and being flexible and adaptable is just part of who we are. I am not saying that we Filipinos have to give up our spontaneity, because this is what defines us after all. But what I'm saying is that it is really all about finding the balance between living in the now and planning for tomorrow. I think that we can still keep enjoying life's surprises and at the same time thinking ahead a bit more. By finding this balance, we can make sure that we can face whatever the future holds while embracing the joy of living in the present moment. So, if you're from the West and you want to fit in with us Filipinos, try to loosen up a bit on the planning front, embrace the spontaneity, and learn to go with the flow. It's not about throwing your schedule out the window completely, but finding a balance between being organized and being open to whatever comes your way. You may not relate to this as much because you have more structured life than us Filipinos. I guess I'm creating this video to help you better understand the Filipino culture, so that when you come to the Philippines, when you visit your Filipina, especially when you are dating a Filipina or planning to marry a Filipina, and if you find yourself being pulled in different directions by your Filipina, this is not going to come as a surprise. This is one of the things that needs to be talked about, just like other things that you guys need to talk about in the relationship. It's all about communication, proper communication, right? If you are not going to set a proper expectation, like for example, you want to live here in the Philippines the way how you lived in the USA, for example. So over there, you are more organized with your day and you're planning what you are doing the next day. Here is a total opposite, right? So you have to talk to your Filipina about this. Changing this habit is not going to happen overnight, because take myself as an example. I've worked with Western companies for 20 years and I have not even mastered this yet. Imagine that. It is going to take a lot of practice and a lot of patience. It is already deep rooted in our culture that we don't plan for tomorrow. Spontaneity. It sounds so simple, but it is complicated. Today is Sunday, April 28th, and I just want to call today a gratitude Sunday, where I just want to thank you all and acknowledge as well as appreciate your support to this channel, especially to the Patreon members as well as the YouTube members, and to all of you who are supporting the channel by liking, subscribing, and commenting, and also sharing the videos to your friends. I'm so sweaty. I'm already close to the entrance of Casaroro waterfall, and I think I have like 500 meters up.
But I draw the line.